Amster, your best immigration partner. Dream to fly? Step to Amster.
Hello everyone, this is Nitha and I'm one of the expert language tutors at Dlschool. So in this section I'm going to give you some last moment tips for your writing. Okay. So writing is going to be writing is considered as one of the most toughest part for many people. So this is the part for which many people are actually resitting the exam, and the trend of 777 being the major target for many people. So they fail to get a 7 in their writing. They'll be getting 8+ in all of the other sessions, but then they'll be stuck with a 6 or 6.5 writing. Okay. So this happens with many people. We have a lot of candidates who have similar issues, and all you must understand is that writing is kind of different when it comes to IELTS. Okay. It has certain scoring criteria, certain requirements which you need to meet. Okay. Only through that you will be getting a good score for your IELTS writing. Okay. So these are the stuff that I would like to tell you about.
Most thing is how to split up your time. Okay, so as you all know, your writing section is having 2 tasks, task 1 and task 2. Task 1 is a letter writing for general candidates and task 1 is a report for the academic people. But then for both of the categories, task 2 is going to be an essay. Okay, and the time allotted for completing both the task 1 and task 2 is 60 minutes, 1 hour. Okay, so I would like to so always we advise students to allow 20 minutes for the task 1 and the remaining 40 minutes for task 2. Okay, this is the wiseful this is the way you can actually wisely differentiate between the 2 tasks. Okay, because your task 1 is because your task 2 contains double the mark of task 1. Okay, so you understand the importance here, so dedicate more time for your task 2. Okay, now the next point is that always write over the word limit. Okay, never under the word limit. Okay, always go for over the word limit. Your task 1 is going to be 150 words and your task 2 word limit is going to be 250 words. So make a point whenever you're writing, just try to write a bit more than that. Always, ideally, the word limit can be between 150 and 200 for your task 1 and between 250 and 300 for your task 2. Okay, and the next tip that I would like to tell you is a very common thing that I find between people. After they start writing, they have this habit of counting the number of words that they have written. See, that is actually a very waste of time. Okay, you don't have to count the number of words. What you can do is you can actually count the number of words in one line. Okay, so in one line, it depends upon a person's handwriting. Some may be having an average of 5 or 6. Just take the average is 5 and then just multiply it with the number of lines. Okay, with the number of lines that you have already written. So this will save you a lot of time, and at the same time it will make sure that you're always writing over the word limit. Okay, for computer test takers is not going to be a problem because already your number of words will be shown in the display, so you don't have to sit and count. Okay, but people who are taking the paper-based exam, always keep this in mind. Don't waste your time counting the words. Instead, count the number of words in one line and then multiply it with the number of lines that you have written. Okay. Next is you can actually plan your essay. It is a very important step before writing your essay or the letter. You must plan whatever things that you write, and you can plan it. You're not given a sufficient extra paper for this. You can actually write or you can plan your essay in the question paper itself. There is the space given. Nobody is going to look at that, so you can plan your essay in that. And for computer test takers, don't worry, you will be given an additional sheet for planning. Okay, so I think that's clear in this part. Next is about the conclusion. So when many a times we see students struggling to finish the task 2. Okay, they'll be running out of time. They'll be like, if they get a topic which they're not similar or comfortable with, then they'll take a lot of time, and then they'll run out of time when they are reaching the end of their essay. So if you feel you're running out of time, then wind up the body paragraph. Make sure that you're writing a conclusion for sure. Okay, because conclusion is very important. Even if your body paragraph is short, it is okay. Okay, just use the last 3 minutes. If you just say last 2 minutes or 3 minutes, definitely you should put that for conclusion. Okay, so that should be kept in your mind. Next is always keep checking your spelling, okay? And that is why the importance of proofreading comes. Always after you have done with the writing, just take 2 minutes, utilize the last 2 minutes to check your answer. Just check for any spelling mistakes. So sometimes it happens that you might repeat the words, okay? After a completion of a line, you might repeat that word in the next line too. So you can alter all these things when you're proofreading it, okay? So and the spellings that you are able to use in your IELTS can be either British or American spelling. Both are acceptable. Don't try to mix it up. I think as Indians we have learned the British learning system, so that we follow the British rules of spellings, okay? So it is always better if you go for the British, okay? Or if you're comfortable with the American English, then very well, it's okay. Next is don't write anything irrelevant in your paper, okay? Every sentence that you're writing in your essay or your letter should have a meaning. This is the point which is missed by majority of the people. They just take it as an answer or an essay that they write in their school time, where in the school time, if it is a 5-mark essay, you'll have to write a lot. They actually give you marks based upon the content, based upon the amount that you have written. But it's not the same way in your IELTS. For IELTS, each sentence should make sense. And then if you're already written a sentence, and then if you're writing a second sentence, then it should not mean the same as that of the first sentence, okay? So each sentence should have a meaning of its own. There should not be a repetition of ideas happening with your sentences, okay? So that's it. I hope I have covered main parts of the writing session. So that's it. I hope the video was useful. If you feel the same, please do like and share the video. Also subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon for getting more notifications. Thank you.
Amster, your best immigration partner. Dream to fly? Step to Amster.